Hi, this is Ejazuddin Mohammed. My topic today is biometric security and emerging technologies. Uh, Biometric mainly refers to the automatic identification or the verification of identity about living people, utilization, their behavior, characteristics, etc. Biometric systems are being developed in several applications like protection of sensitive data, online tracking systems, access control, etc. Purpose of this research is to study about the biometric security and its uses. Now I will explain about the introduction. Biometric mainly refers to the study about measurable biological characteristics. Biometrics are defined as authentication techniques which mainly depends upon the measurable physical characteristics. Aim of this paper is to study the biometric systems and introduce accurate solutions useful for the organization in order to implement biometric techniques. Research questions Many research questions arise in this topic, like the first question is how biometric systems are beneficial in terms of providing security to the confidential data of an individual. Now, what are the positive and negative impacts of biometric systems over the organizations? Why biometric systems are vulnerable to various cyber threats? How can we prevent biometric systems from various types of security vulnerabilities? Uh, Hi. Malti and Jefferson Retna Raj defined that the identity based on biometric authentication is playing an important role in providing the security to the business to security to e-business. The aim of the author in this paper to introduce the biometric based user identification system which involves various features. The system proposed in this paper is considered as suitable for the purpose of personal identifications. Now the paper 2, according to the literature review paper 2, Fatima in 2014 aimed to establish the multi-mode, multi-sensor based in pass with the use of JDL fashion models. This study mainly navigates the requirements for multiple fusion levels, multiple recognition algorithm, and multiple sensors. System proposed by the author in this paper considers different environmental factors while designing it. Uh, in the paper 3, Narayana and Chidwar in 2019 exploited the concept of JDL by fusing the heterogeneous data involving RSA key and multi biometric techniques. Author have utilized two different biometric systems like fingerprint and face biometric in order to combine it with the public key encryption that utilize information fusion methods. In paper 4, Prasad in 2013 defined that biometric systems are introduced in several applications due to number of features and advantages providing by them. This paper found that the hill climbing attacks, masked attacks, synthetic biometric submission, and denial of service are some of the major attacks. It also provides some solutions to the biometric attacks that mainly involves uh, fingerprint liveness detection, eliminate replay, eliminate hill climbing, and water making techniques. Uh, from the study, it has been analyzed and proved that there are number of companies or individuals which has been adopted the biometric systems in order to prevent the credential or loss from unauthorized access and other several security related issues. Biometric systems are considered as appropriate to use as compared to traditional systems, as the passwords used in the traditional systems can easily be forgotten, stolen, or lost or guessed. The vulnerabilities related to the biometric systems are mainly associated to the apparent nature about the relevant information, as well as limited detection mechanisms of utility incorporated in the systems.
One.
According to the research, the findings for this research are reveal that hill climbing attacks, DOS attack, and masked attacks are three different attacks that have huge impact over the biometric systems. It is evaluated that along with the benefits of biometric systems, the companies must also consider the vulnerability associated to these systems in order to make the implementation of biometric authentication techniques successfully. Now the conclusion of my research here is biometric systems offer valuable approaches for extending the existing security technologies, which make it harder for the fraud to exist by preventing the impressions related to the authorized users. These systems offer several benefits in terms of providing security to the credential from various types of security attacks. Different vulnerabilities related to the biometric systems are mainly associated to the apparent nature. Now, after the conclusion, I mention here the references of my research. Thank you.